Hey collective, quick energy check. We're going to see what the divine archangels, universe, need you guys to know at this time as you're navigating through your journey, ascending to your highest good. I've called in the appropriate protection. It is a timeless reading. It's whenever it finds you. Holy Spirit, archangels, ascending masters, divine white light, divine consciousness. I ask that you help me provide clear messages for my beautiful divine soul tribe. Please and thank you. What are the messages that they need to hear at this time? Show us the cards we need to see. What is the overall energy? What is the overall energy? 44. I just seen 44. Harmony. Harmony is the overall energy right now. I feel like this is like you guys coming into union with your masculine and feminine. Okay, it doesn't have to be physical. It can mean internal. The masculine and feminine within self. Becoming one. I'm seeing a lot of green heart chakra activation. Somebody's suffering in silence. 6-6. No, 6-9. Yeah, guys. I'm also getting this as duality. Like, your harmony, your peace is making somebody else suffer. Your new beginning. Some of you guys could have walked away from feeling like suffering in silence, and now you guys are feeling more harmonious. You're on a new beginning. Something with the base chakra, your security, your stability. Okay. Some of you guys need to cleanse your base chakra. You're feeling more grounded, more balanced. Yeah. After feeling discontent and bored. Somebody went through a transformation. This is a transformation. If I could if you want me to read this just for you guys, after feeling discontent and bored, okay, and suffering in silence, there's been some kind of transformation, okay, to your base chakra. Some of you guys could be working on your base chakra meditation, grounding yourself, which is putting you in a harmonious state for this new beginning to come in, okay? Yang, leave the birds alone. They're sleeping. You need to go to bed. He's like, I've been sleeping all day. What you mean, go to bed? Why do cats do that? Yeah. Awakening the spirit within self. Somebody's radiating beautifully here. Desire to change. Yeah, there's a change here. Somebody made a decision to change, to release the pain, to release the suffering, to release the boredom, discontent, feeling discontent. That's dope. Yeah. Somebody standing in their strength. Somebody tapped into that Leo energy and walked through that portal. How do you guys like the lives, the readings in the living room? Yang, don't start. Leave it alone. I just wanted to make a quick little change for a couple of days. Yeah, somebody's shining. Somebody's shining. Shine bright like a diamond. Yeah, yeah. Divine will. Somebody said, God, if it's your will, let it be your way. And Spirit said, okay, it is my will. The Divine said, it is my will. Yang, don't start. Yes, may let go of the fear and just release control, surrender to this new beginning. This is beautiful. Oh, there he goes. In the middle of the floor, rolling all around. Now he's scratching on his scratcher. Yeah. Queen of Cups, surrendering. Releasing. This could be somebody's way of thinking, believing. Somebody could have been feeling like this for some quite of time and just woke up one day and said, I'm done feeling like this. I'm letting this go. I no longer want to feel like this. I'm letting this go. Suffering in silence. I gotta put on a mask to pretend like everything is okay. I'm letting this go because everything is not okay. I want peace. I want harmony in my life. I want a new beginning. I want to shine. I want to stand in my strength. I want my whole foundation to change. Yeah, somebody released the Ten of Swords. I could never make this up. This could have been trauma, wounds. Yeah, it's a decision. Two of Wands. Somebody took action and made a decision to change and release control. And they started balancing out their energies. Whatever this past pain, hurts, traumas was, could have been from childhood. Could have been from parent programs, traditions, something that happened when there was a kid. Somebody, Page of Swords, gathered information, seen what was going on, and made the decision to Three of Wands. Expand their what? Their consciousness, expand their world, expand their view, expand anything but that suffering and silence, being discontent and bored. Whatever that Ten of Swords was, the burdens, the Ten of Wands, the burdens, it was burdensome. It was weighing on this person spiritually. They had to get out of that in order to have this new beginning. That's like, so for instance, let me give you an example. For instance, let's say, you resent your mom because you didn't have the financial upbringing and other kids in the block had more than you. and you was made fun of. You resented your mom or your parents for that. Somebody's releasing that. They're like, I have to understand that my parents did the best that they could with what they had. Yeah, nurturing. Okay. Somebody's starting to nurture and see things that their mind. See those roots coming out of this person's head? They're thinking big now. Like, my parents loved me the best that they could with what they had, the tools that they had. You know? Somebody discovered something. Page of Pentacles to the Hierophant. A discovery to their what? Their crown. Their intuition. Somebody's seeing things from a higher perspective right now. Let's say you were in a situation where you were married to somebody for 10 years. This person cheated on you. 3 years went by. You're still mad. You're still hurt. You're still angry. You're still unable to move on from that. Somebody's like, I'm tired of being tired and feeling hurt and feeling alone because of what one person did to me. It's time for me to live. Let's say you were, a victim of rape. Somebody just hermit. They went within so that they didn't have to go without. Somebody started nurturing themselves, healing the past, surrendering it to the divine. And that is allowing this person to stand in their strength now. Be opened to see things in a higher perspective. We can't always be sitting here. Yeah, death, transformation, rebirth. I can never make this up. Why am I keep picking up the same type of dude? What is it about you that keeps attracting these same type of dudes? Are you healed from the past, the last one? Or are you still holding on to anger, hurt, and pain from that last person? How do you expect to draw in the good when you're still holding on to the hurt? Yeah, something had to change. I can never make this up. Somebody had to make a change. The Wheel of Fortune talks about change. The world. A closing of a cycle so a passionate new one can begin. Knight of Wands. Hold on, collective. How do you expect beautiful things to flourish, material harvest to plant in your life when you're holding on to past stuff? You need to make space for that. How do you make space for that, Liz? You heal. You go deep. You dig deep down inside. Those things that you don't want to face, start right there. Those things that you bury deep down inside, start right there. Get it out the way. Those are the big ones I would tackle first. Be honest with yourselves. It's a keep it real conversation between you and the divine. Nobody else. Yeah. Take charge. Take control. Take authority. Face those things that you don't want to face. Face it. Those shadows. Look that shit in the face and say, you no longer have power over me. I'm taking control back of my life and the light. Allow that seed to finally flourish in your life. King of Wands, powerful ass manifester, visionary leader. I can never make this up. Release the anger. Let go of the resentment. Walk away from what no longer serves you. Expand. Evolve. You're bigger than that. Your light is bigger than that, Spirit said. The light that's within you is so big. How can you see it when you're allowing this to overpower it? The shadow. How are you supposed to see the divinity within you when you don't when you keep letting the shadow win over you? Spirit said, take charge, stand in your strength, and walk through the darkness. There's light after that. I promise you, collective. I can never make this up to you. You got to want to change. Every guy I pick cheats on me. Every guy I pick leaves me. Then there's some abandonment issues there that you need to heal. Go within. Why do you keep picking men that abandon you? Was there a dad that wasn't there? Be real. Go back to the first time you've ever felt abandoned. Did your dad ever leave you in a grocery store and you felt left alone? It doesn't have to mean that they physically walked out of your family life. Maybe it was just that one time daddy took you to the store and left you there and forgot about you. That could have created some kind of abandonment. Yeah. Throat chakra. Be honest with yourself. Speak your truth. You're in the presence of the Most High. It's you and the Most High only. The divine only wants to put you on your destined path, your destiny. But you need to what? Number 10, close out those chapters first. Why does every man I get cheat on me? Do you cheat yourself out of things? Do you feel like where are you at in your spiritual evolution? And you just as a person? Are you feeling worthy? Are you feeling insecure? Are you illuminating that, shining that out to another person, your other half? That you keep picking these men that cheat on you. Whatever these obstacles and challenges are, It's to help you face it. Face your shadow so you can move forward positively towards your sun. That's where your fulfillment is at. Maybe you need to take a vow of celibacy and just give in to yourself. Stop looking for what is within you. That was one of the things I had to figure out on my own on this journey. Whew. I was looking for I felt like my father abandoned me when I was a little girl. Like he could have tried more to be in my life. But he didn't. He chose alcohol before us. And before my awakening, I used to be like, my dad was the best dad in the whole wide world. But as I started going through my awakening, I had to be real with myself. No, my dad wasn't. He tried to be. He did the best that he could with what he had, what he knew, as far as his capacity could. But my dad had alcohol, that took control over him, which kept him away from us. Okay. So me not having my father, I didn't have that right upbringing of what kind of man I should be looking for. So I always picked the men that made me feel abandoned, that always abandoned me, left me for someone else. That was the deception. That was my mental. I had to clear my mind and stop painting a pretty picture over something that was not reality. Yes, that doesn't take away that my dad didn't love. Yes, my dad loved me. But unfortunately, this addiction tugged at him harder. So I created this picture of my father being the best father when that was not what it was. I had to take that mask off and be honest with myself. A lot of us, we don't realize that when we hold on to trauma, hurts, pains, wounds, it fucks with our physical body. I could never make this up. I suffered from fibromyalgia for so long because I held on to me being raped. I held on to me feeling abandoned. I held on to me not only feeling abandoned by my mom, I felt abandoned by my dad, my mom. I felt abandoned by the world. So I was looking for that love outside of me when Spirit was showing me the whole time. What you're seeking is not outside of you. It is within you. Fill your own cup. Once you start filling your own cup, nurturing, loving, pouring that love back into yourself, what does that look like for you? That's taking a vow of celibacy. That's cutting off what no longer serves you, the people, the places you hang out, the things that you involve yourself around, drugs, alcohol, addiction, the things you're doing, emotions. You gotta release these 4. You have to. You have to heal. It's a detoxification of your mind, your body, your spirit. Detox. Yeah. Take off the mask. Take off the blinders. Take off the blinders. It's seeing these people these places, these things, these emotions for what they really are. Karmic as hell. Karmic energy that you've been absorbing. And we don't realize that when we don't heal from these things, it fucks with our physical body. My body started breaking down. Oh, you have fibromyalgia. There's no cure for that. You'll have it forever and ever and ever. It's only pain management. Here, take these medications that make you feel like you're a fucking dopehead. No fucking way I'm not taking those medications that make me feel like a dopehead. How dare you ask me to take those medications that make me feel like a dopehead? When I work for a fucking company that I'm dealing with business credit. I'm talking to business owners that are calling in asking about their fucking financial accounts for their business. Their business credit reports. How to open up vendor accounts. How to start establishing business credit so that they could separate themselves from their personal credit. And you want me to take these pills that make me feel like a dopehead? So I suffered for years with that chronic pain until I got on my what? My destined path. Until Spirit started showing me I had to release this mask and see these people that I was giving energy to for who they were. These karmic ass people. Whether it was a lover, whether it was a friend, whether it was a mother, a brother, a sister, a child, an aunt, an uncle, a co-worker, these people were creating obstacles and challenges in my life. I had to fight for my soul because at this time I realized there's a spiritual war going on right now for my soul. Who am I going to let win? The dark or the light? I said, Spirit, do what you need to do. Awaken me. I woke up so many times out of meditation crying in a fetus position or either hugging myself, healing my inner child, crying. It starts with you. Nobody's going to do it for you. It starts with you. I can never make this up. Put in the work, toil and labor. You have to put in the work. Oh, I was bullied. I was made fun of. Okay, what are you going to do about that now? How is that helping you where you're at 36 years old? Instead of harnessing onto the sadness, the pain, the hurt, all the negative trauma responses that instilled on you, how about you taking that and being like, you know what? Maybe I could be a spokesperson or an activist, like activism for no bullying. Maybe I could start being a motivational speaker. Maybe I could create a platform that helps other people who are feeling bullied come on and express their feelings. How can I take that negative and transmute it into something positive? This is what the divine wants you to do. Take that pain and bring it to the light. Use it for the good. That's what Spirit asks us to do. Justice. Be honest with yourself. Some of you guys are in connections that you know is not good for you. Spirit said, be real with yourself. The moment you start bringing justice in for yourself and being honest with yourself, you call in a higher vibrational love connection. Somebody who sees you for who you are. You don't have to tell this person what you've went through. They feel it, they see it, they sense it, they look in your eyes and they know it. And they know they will never want to put you in that predicament again. You call in an emperor or an empress. Addictions. If you're coming out of addictions and I would cut the people, the places, the things that remind me of that addiction. You have to walk away. You can't ask spirit. Yeah, you have to walk away. You can't ask your ancestors to come in and help you, and then when they come in to help you, you're like, no. Don't take me away from the familiar. No, it's about getting away out of that. Getting out of that comfort zone. It's about focusing on you at this time. I don't know who needs to hear this. You got to release the confusion. And for whoever I'm reading for, I feel like you've done that. Some of you are confused as to which direction to go. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. So you guys are moving slow. Spirit said that's the truth. Ace of Swords. Listen, when I first started on my journey, I still do this to this day. When Spirit is bringing me opportunities, and I don't know which direction to go, whatever decision I go towards, okay, if you guys are like trying to like get a new job, change your careers, you're at a place that you don't want to be at, all you have to do is say, Divine, if it's your will, let it be your way. If it's not your will, it will not be your way. Therefore, if it is God's will, those opportunities will start presenting themselves. But you can't be afraid to take those opportunities. You have to move forward. If it's not God's will, it will not present itself. That means Spirit is telling you to sit there just a little longer, or wait until something better comes along. But start applying, getting yourself out there. During Mercury retrograde, I would not advise you guys to sign any new contracts, change any jobs, do anything like that. I just wouldn't. The blessings are here. You have to be willing to take it when it's being offered and presented to you. Final messages. Final messages. You can't be on this path walking in fear and doubt and confusion. You have to release that. How do I release that? You need to start journaling more. Some of you guys don't journal. And everything that's going on in your head stays in your head. You have to release that. How do I release it? You need to start writing it out. But it's constant in my head, Liz. So keep writing it out until you don't hear it no more. Start painting. Start drawing. Start gardening. Positive affirmations. You don't want God to sit here presenting something that's part of your destiny. And then you're walking over here, walking in something that's part of your destiny. And then here you come walking in here with your shadow ass self. You're going to fuck that shit up. You got to put in the work. Put in the work. You're going to come over here to this thing that Spirit is trying to... You think Spirit's going to bring this into you while you're still doing this? Yes, God knows that we are spiritual beings first that are having a human experience here on earth. God wants us to be balanced, okay? He wants us to be able to experience our human experience. That means you guys are going to make mistakes, and that's okay, okay? It's learning through those mistakes. What could I have done to not? To make the best decision from here on out. How did that happen? Don't sit in it. Don't sit in it too long. Be like, okay, it was a lesson learned. I'll never do that again. Okay? Lesson learned. Never do that again. Never do that again. Okay? Stand in your strength. Be in beastie mode. We're gonna make mistakes. You think I sit here on this platform and I don't make mistakes? God, please. I make mistakes. Okay? You think it's easy here? Me sitting here like... after these readings, what do you think I do? I go and I open up a bag of popcorn. There's a lot of cleansing and meditating I have to do after I'm channeling your energies. It's not one person. This is a lot of you guys I'm channeling. This is not easy. It takes a toll on us readers. So when we tell you guys we appreciate you guys, when we're telling you guys to make sure you guys are liking the video so that the next person who needs this information can get it. Don't be selfish. Don't be greedy. Help the next person out. There's so many people out there that need to find this information right now that are awakening. But you're too scared to like the video. When we're telling you guys to share the video, comment, engage. Spirit said that's the fucking truth. It's not only about the journey ending here with you. It's about how are you going to take the information I just gave you and help somebody else. The best way you guys could do that is by liking, sharing, and subscribing. Some of you guys send in donations. I appreciate that. It helps me. It helps me get the cards that I'm using to read for you guys. It's helping me get the incense, the candles that I need to keep myself protected while I'm channeling these energies for you. It also helps me to get sage so I could clear my energy. It's got to be an exchange of energy when we're doing this. When tarot readers are doing this for you guys, it's an exchange of energy. We have to release these energies that we're channeling for you guys. We're opening ourselves to get these messages for you. Do you think I sit here and I'd be like, oh, nope, I'm not going to do my readings. You know, it's about getting here, being on this path, in this energy. In your strength, this energy. It's not easy. Some of you guys are being called to do tarot, but you're afraid to do it. Trust me, God provides. Some of you guys are sitting here like, how do I start off? Start off with what you have. I started off on a cardboard box. I wake up every day and I give thanks to God. Because I know where I started off at. Yes, before my path, before my journey, I had everything. I had all the worldly things. I thought that was everything. I thought that was achieving everything. I was still empty inside. And Spirit was like, we're gonna illuminate what it is that you need to do. So Spirit started bringing in those towers, so you could get on your destiny, a more fulfilling spiritual based path, where it's not you selling your soul to the devil, where you're not compromising your integrity. Some of you guys are being called to do tarot, and you're too scared because what your family might think. Sorry to tell you that, but it's not your family's path. It's called your destiny for a reason. It's your path. Open intuition. Seek what? I'm sorry, collective, I can't read that. Seek clarification. It's about opening up to your intuition and seeking clarification. Okay? These images on these cards are so beautiful. Like, so dope. Your galactic family, your star family is calling you to step forward. On your destined path. You're being called. Some of you guys are having pain in your back. Kundalini rising. Ignite the passion for life. You're feeling hot. That's because you're going through a Kundalini awakening. I remember when I told you guys, I started my path. Had that fibromyalgia. The moment I got on my path, Spirit knew what they were doing. Spirit knew what they were doing. I was going through this. I felt God. I felt the angels put their hands like this on me. They put my head down, and all that heat rised up. I've never felt fibromyalgia again. Because Spirit knew. This was all the energy from everybody I was picking up on all my years of being here on earth. As an empath, I didn't know how to release it. I went through a Kundalini awakening. And all of that heat, all of that fibromyalgia, gone. It was energy I was storing in my body that was causing my body physical pain. When we tell you guys, your body has the ability to heal itself, believe. It doesn't matter what it is. Your body has the ability to not go back to its natural state. It's about releasing the people, the places, the things, the emotions that are blocking you from getting on your path. Anything that is keeping you from being in alignment for your soul's assignment needs to go. It could be a person, Oh, but that's my mom. I don't give a heck. Your mother's a karmic. It could be your child. I gave birth to him. I don't give a heck. That child is a karmic. They were sent here to kill, steal, and destroy. Do what? Fragment you. Keep you imbalanced. Keep you from your what? Your destined path. Wake up. Spiritual warfare, baby. That's what it looks like. It looks like the closest people next to you. It looks like those jobs, those clubs, those bars that you like hanging out at. It's a deception. Wake up. These people mean you no good. You know it intuitively. You just like being around familiar people. You're afraid of change. It's those things you're giving energy to. It's the emotions you have not healed. Detox your mind, body, and soul so that you can get in alignment for your path. What you're destined for. Spirit will not bring this in while you're sitting here in this energy, facing your shadow. Still going out to the local bars. Still hanging with that friend that you know secretly envies and jealous of you. Over drinking, overindulging. Holding on to resentment because of you didn't get ice cream when every other kid on the block got ice cream. Holding on to abandonment issues. Heal. This is what I got for you guys. Love and light. I love you guys. I truly do. You guys can always email me. Love and light.